time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's gonna be fun.
Don't let this get stuck in your head, guys.
It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's fun. Who's gonna win the day? Dorian's here to find you a day. He's here to find you the perfect soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's gonna be fun. Who's gonna win the day?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your host, Ace Marsh.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? I am your guest host today, Ace Marsh, Top Badge Ace Marsh. Welcome in, welcome in. I see that we've got someone to introduce here. We're going to get there momentarily, but yeah, if you don't know who I am one of the top streamers on here. Been around for about 1.5 years, so welcome in. This is one of the newest things that I've ever put myself into. I'm a little nervous, not going to lie. I don't get nervous often, but we're here for it. I'm excited to be a part of the show. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Just before we jump into the intro and things like that, this is a featured show, guys, so please, 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 be respectful in the chat for the guests that are coming on the show. No swearing, drinking, smoking, all that jazz. You know, keep it PG, but have some fun. Keep the comments running, and make sure you be favoriting all the gifters, favorite all the guests, and obviously myself and our bachelor, who I'm going to introduce here momentarily. We're going to get a couple more people running in, but before we do, can I just see some ones in the chat to see who's all in here right now? Can I see some ones in the chat? Okay. Oh, this ain't bad. Dang, this ain't bad. Okay. We getting started. I like to see it. We're here for it. Okay. Well, guess what, guys? It's Friday. Let's go. I do things different. I'm crazy. I'm wild. And we're going to have some fun tonight because guess what, guys? I'm going to introduce to you the man, the myth, the legend, who's going to be your bachelor on this season of Rate the Date, season number 5, episode 16. His name is, you guys know who it is? Do you know who it is? Dorian Gray.
Hey now, man, I'm feeding off your energy, dude. You're rocking and rolling. I think this is the best person to have open. I've never let anybody else host the show. There was an idea of it before, but the man, the myth, and legend, dude, you are rocking and rolling. I can tell you have the experience. I'm happy to be on today.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you here in this stream. You know, thanks for coming to Boxing Up. We're going to run it just like you got here today. Shout out to everyone for being here on my show. My name's Dorian Gray. No, I'm just kidding. My name's Ace Marsh. I'm your host. This is look at this guy. Look at him. Like, that's a real bachelor right there if I've ever seen one, y'all. So, I mean, that's not my thing. I like the ladies, but I mean, respectfully, if it was, I mean, I would have applied. I wouldn't have done the hosting. I would have been one of the contestants, man. I'm telling you. But let's get this show on the road. Before I get you started, my man, I'm just going to explain the show to everyone. It's also going to run me through how the show goes again as well, guys, because, you know, I'm used to watching the shows, but this is new for me. But we gonna make it work. Again, you know, I like to see those chats running. So can we get some ones in the chat again? For me, guys. For me. Just give me that confidence to know that y'all are here with me right now. You're here for Dorian. You want to find him love. Okay? I'm here for it. All right. So how this show works, guys, is we are going to have our bachelor, Dorian. He's going to be here. He's going to stay boxed up, okay? He is the main bachelor. He is the man. We're trying to find him love. So we're calling this For the Love of Dorian, okay? That's what this portion is called. This is episode number 1 or part 1 of 5. There's going to be some other guest hosts coming up, guys. Some big names. Trust me, they're probably going to kick it a heck of a lot better than I am. But we're going to make it work because we're the starter. So you know what? Really, we can't fail, right? We can't fail. So that's it. We're setting the bar. We're gonna set it here, and we're gonna set it high. But I mean, anyways, how way the show works, guys, is basically we're gonna get to know and see how this man feels about his contestants, his ladies that he's you know, potentially going to give a chance to date him. And this is actually a show where it can become reality, guys. They have a chance to make it reality. There's a chance where after the show, they're going to be connecting. They're going to be talking, because when the next episode comes next week, when there's another guest host coming in to take over, they're going to be talking and checking in with both Dorian and the lady that wins this episode to see how that all worked out over the last week and how they were talking, and, you know, maybe if it got a little spicy, I don't know. You know, I mean, that's after hours, okay? I don't know what Dorian does after his show. I usually just come for the show, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, we'll see how that goes. Then after we start getting into the actual show, we're going to introduce our lovely contestants here. We're going to get to know a bit of them. We're going to move into a questions portion of the show. Each contestant is going to be given, they're going to be given asked 4 questions, okay, from Dorian and the Bachelor, and he's personally prepared them for him, okay? Unfortunately, someone will have to be eliminated based on those answers, okay? So even the eliminated, though, guys, will live to see another day, because there's a round 2. So once we do move into round 2, where we double up the questions until the Bachelor makes his final pick for the week, okay? Him and the winner will get to know each other. Like I said, off the app, they will, you know, rinse, wash, repeat, do that whole type of thing until the montage episode. Pardon me, it was until the montage episode, not till next week. They're going to get to know each other until the montage, which is the finale. Pardon me, I said that wrong. You know, we're getting used to this. We're getting used to this, okay, guys?
Yeah, we good, baby.
We good, all right? Now, once he makes his decision on each couple weeks, I believe it's 4 episodes or 5 episodes, 5 parts. So there'll be 5 ladies going to the finale. That's when he will discuss how it all went with the discussions in private with him and those females throughout these, you know, 5 weeks and 6 weeks going into the final finale episode, okay? So Dorian does have to choose a winner. This is your version of Meet Me's, Scouts, Zeus, Bachelor, Bachelorette, guys. And the exciting part is I am here, and I'm so honored and blessed, Dorian, and the app that they actually chose me to do this. So let's get this show on the road. Let's get some ones in the chat. If y'all want to be introduced to your Bachelor of the season, Dorian, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dorian Gray. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Thank you so much. It's this has been talked about for so much. They've been like, Dorian, when are you gonna be the Bachelor? Dorian, when are you gonna be the Bachelor? And then finally, I was like, we have to do it in season 5, so we're making it rock. But I'm not playing any games over here. I'm taking it serious because my reputation's on the line. So I've been looking for someone for a long time, but I know this is the right moment to make it happen. I know all of these contestants personally, but I don't know all the contestants that are going to be the contestants. But each one of these people I know off of the app, on the app, they all have good qualities. They all have questionable qualities. So I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to be asking those personal questions, because the winner, I'm going to fly them out. I'm going to, you know, drive to them. Maybe they live in my city, so I don't have to spend that much money. But it doesn't matter. The winner and me are going to give it our best shot. My reputation is on the line, and I'm actually looking for love. So I'm super excited, Ace.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, aren't we all looking for love? Isn't this a dating site at the end of the day, guys? I mean, come on. Y'all say you're not here for love. We're here for streaming and connections. Y'all be lying, because y'all end up in relationships anyways. So come on, enjoy the show. And if you guys want to be on this show, there isn't some amazing admins. I'm not sure who they are, so I'm going to get you to plug the admins quickly. And guys, hit them with a favorite. Admins, please hit some comments in the chat so we know who you are, so that if you in the future want to be on the show, Dorian can get you on.
Yeah, the only admins that are worth mentioning right now, and I say this respectfully, are the 2 that have been helping me with this show. Big shout out to Beard Raider. Big shout out to Emoji J. Those 2, I owe them everything, and I will be taking care of them, by the way. So yeah, big shout out to those guys. And And
Dang, you better not be cheating on this new girl that you haven't even met yet, okay? Because if you're taking care of a lot of people, that's crazy. That's crazy. Guys. Anyways, guys, that's Dorian. This is your bachelor. He's going to introduce everything fully here in a moment, but let's just go briefly back to who I am. I'm Ace Marsh. I am the first episode of 5 episodes with guest hosts for the man Dorian Gray here on his featured show, Rate the Date. It's every Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Tonight, we're going to have some fun. It's the first one. We're going to meet our 3 ladies momentarily here. But, guys, please be respectful in the chat. I can't really jump into the gifters. I don't know why it's not showing, but I will. There's a little glitch up there, but we're working right now. It's good. I think it's working, so we're going to keep rolling. But shout out to all the gifters, guys. I can't see you during the show, but Dorian and myself and all the guests do appreciate all the gifts. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate you guys, being and acknowledging that we can't acknowledge you guys while the show is going on. This is for entertainment purposes only, guys. There is a potential for a real date, but at the end of the day, guys, it's all for fun. Have some fun. Get involved in the chat, and let's make a movie. All right. Without further ado, this is the man, Dorian Gray. He's your bachelor. Take a big look. Take a nice look. Okay. Hello, ladies. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all looking for a date with Dorian. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all looking for a date with Dorian. Dang. Oh, that's more than we got on the show already. So where the rest of y'all at? Okay. So Dorian, how do you feel about someone hosting your show? I know you said you think I'm the guy for it, but how do you truthfully feel? Like, give us the real, like this, like I'm telling you right now that your ladies that you're potentially going to win over here and could be your future wife are watching how you answer these kind of questions as well. So just know that this is your little time to be interviewed, but like, we're going to move forward and interview them afterwards.
All right, so to answer your question, I'm like fanboying, and this is my show, so I don't know if that's narcissistic at all, but like, this is so cool, brother. I just
man, don't do that to me. I wasn't even.
Somebody else gets to do all the administrative tasks. This is so cool, like, So yeah, like, so you Ace, you said you got me some ladies. Let's see them, brother.
Okay, I mean they're mighty fine. They're mighty fine. I just got a couple questions before we get them in here because I really want to know, man, are you in a vulnerable state in your life? Like, I know you're looking for love, but like, what's a little bit like? Just give me one thing that there's a reason that's really put you here today on my show, on Ace Marsh's Rate the Date, featuring Dorian Gray as contestant, my bachelor today.
Rate the heartbeat date. Rate
the heart rate.
Rate the heartbeat rate. All right. So you said the vulnerability. The reason why I put myself out here and I want to be vulnerable. This is Dorian in its entirety. This is not host Dorian. This is Dorian off of the app, what you guys are getting. And I feel like with high risk comes high reward. So I feel like that it is I'm a risk taker, and sometimes you have to risk it all and put yourself on the line to be able to get out of life what you feel like you deserve or what you're striving for. And I'm a big affirmation person, and I know these people. I can vouch for them, and yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more about the reason why some of these contestants got in here. Why I'm truly vulnerable. I think
you're ready.
Yeah.
You're ready. You're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You want to meet them? You want to meet them? You guys want to meet them? Y'all want to meet them in the chat? Y'all want to meet them in the chat? I want to meet them. What if I end up dating? I'm just kidding. I ain't looking for it. Hey, maybe in the future, we'll see, Oh, no, I'm just playing, guys. Let's get them in the box. Guys. Run those chats for our lovely, our handsome, the bachelor of the hour, of the show, of the month, of all 5 episodes, of the season, Dorian Gray. He's the man. He's the myth. He's the legend. We're going to bring in the 3 ladies right now. If I can have you all, please request the box with the loading screen. The loading screen going. Boom.
We got one of them. I know they're all in here. We might have to teach one how to request the box.
Okay, we can do that. So there should be a plus button in the bottom right-hand side. You click the plus button. It should say guest or guest box. Click the guest. It should say request the box and request that, and then we can bring you into the box.
Correct. Go.
Blue Jelena, please hit the X and then please try to request again.
What up, Shar?
What's up? Hi.
Hello, Shar. Hello, Shar. Hello, Blue Jelena. And do we have our third guest? Are we waiting on our third guest? Can you please request the box? We're looking for Lucky Charm. Do we have a Lucky Charm in the chat? Do we have a Lucky Charm in the chat? In the meantime, guys, I am going to briefly run through a couple things about these ladies. But before we do, I'm going to get you ladies to just introduce your name and who you are on the chat, or sorry, on the app, same kind of thing, you know, when you're on the chat in here, but on the app. Introduce yourself. Nothing to do with the show right now. We're dating, but introduce yourself as a streamer, who you are quickly. No events, but just briefly who you are. Again, Shar, nice to meet you. I'm the host, Ace. Pleasure. I got you with a fave. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, hello. My name is Shar. I don't know. What do I say here? I've never.
How long you been on the app?
Like this.
How long you been on the app? Are you a streamer, daily streamer, and are you excited to be here? Like, that's it. That's all we want to know.
I'm thrilled to be here. I've been on this app less than 24 hours, probably like 12. And yeah, no, I've never done anything like this. I'm not really a streamer, but sometimes I pop on Instagram live here and there. But yeah.
Well, welcome to the app. I think this is a wicked way to start your streaming career. Honest to God, like this is probably the best gift that you could have been given. I'm not sure if it's Dorian who set that up or who it was. I'm sure it is, but we can't talk like that. You know, he's not supposed to really know. You know, I set this up. Okay, I set this up. But yeah, that's amazing. So welcome to the app. We'll get there later, guys. So that is Spicy Shar, guys. She is a mom to 2 Italian greyhounds. Okay. She also is a garden goddess with a green thumb. And last but not least, she is a video game vixen with a competitive streak. Is that correct, Shar? Did I read that right? That sums you up?
Sure did.
Okay, that's her. Awesome. Next up, we've got none other than the Blue Jelena in the building. Why don't you just introduce how long you've been on the app and you know when we're gonna find you going live?
I've been on the app for 3 years, and this is my first time on the app in almost a year. So I'm going to start making appearances again. I've just been too busy with running homes. So
amazing, though. That's that's definitely more important than anything to do with an app. But the fact that you make some time to come find love, I think is absolutely what we're here for, guys. So let's get this love show on the road. I'm not sure if our third guest is running late right now. I'm gonna reach out to my man that's looking for love. Do you want to bring in a third lover? I'm not sure how you want to roll with this, because like mean, if someone wants to show some love,
it's okay. If somebody wants to step up, then we can let them in the box. But yeah, so we'll wait on that. But without further ado, let's get into the show. I got some questions for the ladies, and so we could start technically without the third person.
Awesome.
I understand things come up, but we also have some future contestants. I guess they could be available, whatever. But I have some questions lined up for these two ladies. We can start the show.
Let's get the show on the road, guys. Can we get a 1 in the chat if y'all in the building with us? Let's go. This is Dorian Gray's featured show every Friday, guys, at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Top Badge Ace Marsh. I'm filling in as the guest host so we can find our actual host some love for once, okay? We're doing things a little different around here. We're here with 2 of our female, lovely, beautiful, fine-looking young ladies here. I wish I was the contestant, but I'm sorry, not contestant. Oh, shoot. I wish I was the bachelor, but I'm not. I'm here as the host, so I'm going to let you do the thing here. But we have Shar and Blue Jelena. Please hit them all with a fave. If y'all want to be on the show, make sure you take our man Dorian down on IG, hit him with a DM, and jump in there, but not about trying to date him, because we're finding him love right now, okay? So you got to jump in line. Jump in line, ladies. Jump in line. Let's get the show on the road. Okay, guys. So Dorian has some questions prepared for you. Go ahead, Dorian.
I do. All right, so we're gonna have Shar be contestant number 1, and then we're gonna have Blue Jelena be contestant number 2. So Shar, how I met Shar is I'm a street vendor, and Shar came up to my.
Dorian, does your Wi-Fi come from the street vendor? I had to go to Dorian. You might want to reset. You might want to reset your Wi-Fi for a quick second, or maybe try your airplane mode briefly.
Yeah, he's lagging bad. Am I good now? Yay.
We can hear you, but you're laggy a bit. But we'll keep rolling. We can hear you. So continue. Sorry guys, it's his first time on the show, so we're gonna get back to the show here. He's nervous. He's trying to find love. We got this.
All right.
We might not got this. Guys. I'm not sure if love is meant to be for Dorian. Like, it just really, well. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think he deserves love. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he deserves love. Put a 1 in the chat. Oh, are you back, Dorian? Are you back with us?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, guys.
I hope so. Hold on.
We got this. Yeah, you're back with us. We're back with us. We got some questions lined up, guys, from Dorian. He's going to take the stage. Take it away, my man.
All right. Thank you, brother. All right. So, Shar, you're an impulsive person, and so am I. How are we going to create that stability in our?
So
he's saying that.
So guys, we're having a little bit of lag. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. Dorian's questions are lined up, but he is going to try to reread that one, guys, because we did have a little bit of a lag. But can you try to go over that one more time, Dorian? I think we're gonna get it right here. We're gonna get it right. Let's go. Try, Dorian, if you try turning off your hearts in the settings, and also even your gift sounds, I'm not sure if they're on. It should help.
They're off usually.
And even merge battles, even though you're not battling. Try the whole thing. I think he's frozen. Guys, we might lose the stream, guys. If we do lose the stream, everyone please come back. It is not, I know I'm hosting, it's not my stream. We're coming back to Dorian Gray's stream. It will say featured. If it does lose, it looks like we're going to end up getting cut out. But ladies, so far, I think we're moving along pretty good. Like, take a look at this handsome man. I just want to say, take a look at this handsome man. He's stuck there, and like, I tell you one thing, when I freeze, like, I'm looking like you know what I'm saying? So respectfully, this man still looks like a snack. He's still looking good. So like, I'm just saying, I don't know. Should we get some votes in the chat if we want to go from 1 to 10? Like, what you want to rate? What's that?
Ace should be the third girl.
All right, so I'm gonna ask the question one more time.
All right, let's go.
We're ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, so Shar, my question was, you're impulsive. I believe you to be impulsive, and so am I. I've been in those relationships. They're super fun. They're super vibrant. You have the best of times in every aspect. Let that settle in. And I've been there before, and maybe you have too. Who's gonna create that grounding effect in our relationship, though? If we're both impulsive and we're just both running around and kind of being like that, like, where does the stability come into play?
I love that question. Yeah, I think, being self-aware is number one. And, being in a partnership, kind of, you're a team. So you kind of help each other out when you need to and send reminders and keep each other grounded. So, yeah, I'm 100% an impulsive person, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I've kind of identified when I'm in those moods where I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in a mood. I'm going to do some stuff tonight. I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to get into something. I feel like I've gone, I take a lot less risks. So I think that is something I always assess is like, okay, I want to do this. I'm ready, but like, what's the risk associated with this? Because sometimes consequences are not as fun as the impulsive act itself. So I think just kind of, being open with each other and, being reminding each other and to, we can have fun, but like, let's not end up in jail.
Now that was
Okay,
an
fair enough.
amazing first answer up until the end. I think that comment comes from a place of projection, and I think that maybe we might have someone that might have done some time in their past. I hope that's okay with you, Dorian. I don't know if that affects you, but are you looking to get into a relationship where you could maybe have your person, be locked up for a little bit of time? You're gonna have to go visit them behind bars, say hello, and then come
Are you
back.
that loyal?
Are you loyal enough for this, or do you want to continue with the show, Dorian?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
All
fantastic.
right,
Because I mean, that's awesome. Let's go. Next question.
all right, all right. So we got Blue. Blue, so you are currently in your sobriety and you're managing these sober livings, and I've talked to you off the app, and congratulations with all that. But Dorian likes to have a beer from time to time. Is that going to
I
interfere
bar
with your sobriety? Is this a talk?
it would not. I'm sorry, I cut you off. It would not at all. I actually bartend as well.
Whoa, okay.
So she's a bartender as well.
All right, yeah,
So
I
she
just
can
wanted.
serve you that beer, sir. She can serve you that beer.
Well, that's actually really good to know. All right, back over to Shar. Shar, my question for you is what are some ways that you communicate in your relationship? Like if we and me and you had like an argument, um, like how do you navigate out of that? Well, and just be honest with it. Like how do you usually navigate in a relationship as far as like arguments go when you're not getting your way?
I think it depends on how escalated my feelings are. Like, if it's something that's really deeply hurt me, I might need to take a step back and talk about it once I'm more chilled out. But I usually just like to address things like as it is because I just want to, talk about it, figure out what the solution is, figure out how we're going to avoid that going forward, and then just move on and have a better day because I've been in relationships where it's like there's an argument in the morning and it just dishevels the whole day, and it's like, why? That didn't need to happen. Like, so I'm very direct. I know, what I'm feeling. I know what like triggered a feeling. So I'm a pretty open book, and I'm not like mean or aggressive, but I will be like very much like, okay, this is what happened. This is how I feel. This is how I'd like to avoid this moving forward. How can we work together to do that?
Okay, I actually like that response. And I appreciate y'all's honesty. Blue, my question for you would be like, do you have kids?
No, I have pets.
Do you or do you plan on having kids?
I want kids. Yeah.
How many kids do you want?
I want to at least like conceive one of my own, but I would like to foster to adopt kids from addiction. There's a lot of them that need homes
Ooh,
that got the crap end of the stick
yeah.
with parents. So.
Nice.
I,
Awesome
I
answer.
like one thing I do appreciate about you is once she puts her mind to something, she's kind of like hyper focused, So yeah, I can appreciate that. I want kids. I want as many as my partner is willing to have. So I definitely that is a goal of mine in the future.
We'll just do the
All right,
sound of
back
music.
over to you,
Well, it's
Shar, you
7
retro queen.
kids.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Shar, my question for you would be, how do you cater to your partner? What are some love languages of affirmation, quality time? Which ones not necessarily do mean a lot to you, but what are some love languages that you do to please your partner?
Yeah, okay, so I don't know them all that well, I feel like, but whatever I'm not a materialistic person, so like the gift giving one is not really like something I seek out, but I actually love giving gifts to my partners. Nothing crazy, but I make a lot of art. So I'll make like different, I'll make stuff. I don't just like go and buy it. But I'm a big fan of quality time and just like being in the moment. Our phones are so connected to us, but like when I am with my partner and I want some, TLC, I do try to, keep the outside world outside, because I've found that, things are always more smooth when you just kind of tunnel vision. But I also kind of like to see like how my partner likes to be loved and like what is affection to them and what do they view as love, because what I see as love might not be the same way that you like to be loved. So it's like finding, the happy medium.
I might shed a couple tears,
yeah, I
guys.
like
You
that.
know, I'm just,
Awesome. Thank you.
I can't with you.
I'm so lonely, man.
All right, Blue, my question, I have all these questions. I have all these questions that I have written down, you know, like I actually know y'all, so it makes it a little bit easier to figure out the things that like I want to know. All right, Blue, my question for you is um what quality you think would make for a good partner for you?
What qualities do I think would make a good partner for me? I So the thing is like I've only known like terrible relationships. Like I've only known like the worst of the worst. So like it's really sad that I'm a very like independent and like self-sufficient person, that like I don't really require much from a relationship. What I do require is you to just be honest and be yourself. And I can work with that. As long as you are honest, like cuz people are flawed. People make mistakes. They're always going to. As long as you are honest with me, I can work with anything that you have, that you bring to the table.
So what if they lie? What if Dorian lies to you and then comes and tells you it's a lie after? That's still being honest. Are you gonna be okay with him lying?
That's still being honest. People lie at first because they want to. They don't want to hurt you, right? And then if they come clean right after, be like, I messed up. I mean,
What if it's cheating?
I wouldn't be happy about it.
Oh, I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun. Sorry, I got excited.
I don't deal with cheating.
It's Dorian's question.
If you
It's
cheat,
Dorian's
you're
question.
out.
Not mine.
If you cheat, you're out. If you cheat, you're out.
Okay. Dorian, sorry. Go ahead. But before you take on,
Thank you,
actually,
Blue.
we're gonna do a quick plug,
Yeah.
guys. I just want to let everyone know that's coming in. I'm the guest host today. Top Badge Ace Marsh. You can find me live every day. Come check me out. We'll talk about me later. But right now, we're here to find the love, the passion, the lust, and all that comes with it. Hopefully, that comes with it for our man that's usually the host of this show, but he's now the Bachelor, Dorian Gray. Okay, guys, this show is every Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be a couple guest hosts that are going to be running this show for the next few weeks, so stick around and find out who they are. We'll talk about that at the end of the show, but in the meantime, we're going to continue on with round one. We have a couple more questions before we move to round two, but today, I think, Dorian, we're going to actually not eliminate someone because someone already eliminated themselves. They got scared, they got cold feet, and that's how she goes sometimes. Hopefully, they're all right, though. Bless their soul. I know them as well. Hopefully nothing bad happened, but in all entertainment purposes, they got cold feet. Moving forward, we got two ladies left, so y'all gonna move on to the next round after this. But we got a couple more questions we got to find out in the meantime. Dorian, take it away, man.
Awesome. Yeah, happens. So, Shar, my question for you would be, how important is family to you, and how involved are they in your relationships? I know when I first met you, you mentioned your mom and your dad, but yeah, how important is family in your relationships?
The most important, I mean, I live my own life. I don't, I obviously want my family's approval, but I've had, relationships that they don't approve of, and I went through with it for a while anyway. But, my parents are amazing. And I'm so grateful for the way I was raised. I'm grateful to have such good parents who are so supportive of me, and even when I have my wild, crazy ideas. So, I do spend, I like to see them as much as possible. I'm actually here at their house right now. I'm staying with them for a little bit. So it's nice to kind of, get to see them more than I used to. But, I think, yeah, I don't know, family's family, blood's blood, and I would do anything for them. And they've sacrificed a lot for me to, kind of have the life that I had and be the person that I am. So I'm very grateful. And I definitely, want to be able to bring my partner around like all the time because they're pretty fucking cool.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Hi, mom and dad. I don't know if they're in the background.
Dad's here
Blue.
somewhere. Mom's actually in Florida with the fucking hurricane. So
Hi, mom. Guys, I will remind everyone this is a featured show, so let's watch our language. No swearing for my contestants, smoking or drinking, and nothing in the chat that is vulgar. Please keep it respectful. It's okay. We got you. Don't worry. You didn't know any better. We're moving on. Everyone else, guys, thank you for being here. Let's jump back into the show.
Oh, Blue, you are somebody, I think both y'all have this, but Blue, it stands out to me. You have this accidental, sexy kind of charm to you. What does intimacy in a relationship mean to you?
The accidental is wild. First off, sorry, go ahead. I'm not. You gotta mute me, man. I'm gonna be jumping in here. If you don't want me involved, I'm telling you.
Intimacy in a relationship has nothing to do with like the, like secret sexiness of somebody. I don't care about your looks. I care about what's in here. Like that's intimate to me. I want to know like what your goals are, what your dreams are in life. I want to know like every single thing that's in your heart, everything that you feel, everything that you think. Like that's intimate to me.
For a second, I thought she said what's in here, but then she said what's in here. Okay, sorry.
Well, that's
both.
awesome. Well, I'm an open book. So I don't think you're gonna have a problem in that department. Getting to know me, I'm one of the most easiest people to get to know.
Do you have a photo album that you open up, Dorian? Do you have a photo album that you open up if asked for? Just curious for the ladies.
I mean, I have scrapbooks, literal scrapbooks of me. It's that bad.
I think he froze again there. I think he froze there. Dorian, are you with us?
No. I'm back.
Okay, perfect.
I'm here. Earth to Dorian, I'm here.
Exactly.
All right. So Shar, my question for you would be, what? Actually, let me go to one that somebody asked me to ask here. It says, what is the most random?
Bear with us, guys.
Thing that you've taken? What is an adventure?
Wait, the most random what? It cut out for a sec.
I think it's what is the most random adventure that you've taken, is what I heard.
Correct.
Oh, okay, I got a good one. So, I lived in LA for 8 years, and when I first got there, I was visiting a college friend. That's who I actually like moved out there for, my friend Daryl, and we were in Santa Monica. We were bar hopping. We were like winding down, sobering up. Couldn't find the car. Looked in all the different parking garages. Still couldn't find the car. I think we went to like 3. And we're like, all right, we're coming up on the last one. We were talking about Vegas. So we're like, all right, if this is it, we're going to drive to Vegas right now. And we're going to go and we're going to gamble and we're just going to go to Vegas. And it happened to be the right, and that's where our car was. So we drove, I don't know, this was at like 1:30 a.m. to Vegas, straight from Santa Monica to Vegas. Didn't pack bags, just went. He's more of a gambler than I am. So then we were in Vegas for 2 days before we came back to LA. So that yeah, and we didn't lose all our money. He didn't lose all his money. I was just there for like moral support.
That's a good trip to Vegas if you don't lose money. I'm gonna tell you that because I think I lost my life there a couple times, but we won't talk about that. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and it really does. I think my house stayed there, my mortgage, everything, my debts, all of it stayed there. But moving forward, I'm here. My body's here with me still. My soul has been gone and back in Vegas. So I feel you with that, sure. Dorian, I'm not sure if you're still with us there, man. You are. Oh, there he comes.
I'm here. I can hear.
Okay. Perfect. So I think this is the last question for
right.
Blue Jelena, right? And then we're moving to round number 2.
Yes, yeah. I think we have enough time for a couple questions. I mean, technically, there doesn't need to be a round number 2 because round number 1 and round number 2 are the same round because we didn't need an elimination. But Blue, my question for you would be, what is it that you're most passionate about in life right now?
Helping people that struggle with addiction. That's literally,
Okay.
I actually just got, before this, I was on the phone for an hour with my sponsor about like possibly opening up my own sober home one day.
Can you help me with being addicted to this app?
Yes, I can.
But I like it.
I used to be on this app every day.
Just say no.
I used to be on this app every day, all day, and then stopped for no reason. Just was like, I'm over this, and then just had a real life outside of my phone, and liked it. I just went on walks with my dog. It's really go on walks with your dog. It's really literally therapy.
No, I know. I was joking. Thank you. See, she's such a down-to-earth girl. I think you got a real winner here. 2 real winners here, Dorian. So I'm excited to see who you're going to choose, to be honest with you. So let's continue on with the question.
I 100% agree.
Let's get these questions on the go, guys. I just want to, before you go, Dorian, I just want to say, pardon me, I'm Canadian, guys. You know, don't you hear a little bit of slang tang coming out of me? Don't worry about it, okay? But anyways, we do it different out here. I want to shout out all the gifters, everyone that came here, that's hitting everyone with a favorite, that's here for Dorian's show every week. We're really grateful for that. Please hit me with a favorite as well. I'm your guest host, Ace. This is Shar and Blue Jelena that are both the contestants, the guests, the bachelorettes trying to win a date with Dorian and go to the finale 5 weeks, I believe, from now. We're going to jump back into the questions. Guys, please stick around. This is going to be a nail biter coming down to the end because I don't know who I'd be choosing right now. And all 3 of y'all looking good. No, I'm just kidding. Get going.
Funny. So funny. This is so awesome. All right. This question is for both of y'all because neither of y'all live in San Francisco where I'm located right now. And I'm a gypsy. I'm constantly traveling. But I would like my companion to be right beside me. You know, I understand that there's a growing period for that. But do y'all have the responsibilities that y'all can let go to be able to move to where I'm going? You know, do y'all have like Blue Jelena, it looks like, you know, you're trying to establish yourself where you're at, and Shar, it's you kind of in between places. Are you in a position where you can get up and go if this relationship becomes serious?
Wait, are you asking both of us this?
Both of us, starting off with Shar. I think it's her question.
Yeah, you got to slow down. Blue, you'll get your turn. Thank you.
She's like, I'm right.
I know, I keep cutting everybody off. I'm so sorry.
You're lucky I don't have control of the mute button because I'd be muting you right now. You're in timeout. Shar, the question's for you.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I'm in the process of kind of starting my own business, which will take me traveling around all over the place, living that gypsy lifestyle. So I'm exactly the same. I want somebody who wants to, you know, bounce around with me. And from what I know what you do, I feel like our things would align very well, and we could, you know, hop around and explore and adventure. And you know, I'm not just stuck to like the US. I do want to go like do global stuff too. So heck yeah, like let's go.
Not gonna lie, got a little bit of crazy out of that "let's go" right there. Felt Dorian. I don't know if you felt that, but I felt crazy vibes right there, my man. I'm trying to look out for you, brother. That was some "let's go." Welcome to the crazy show. But anyway,
you cannot.
All right, what about you? What about you, Blue?
So I do not want to be tied down to Massachusetts. I've lived here between here and Rhode Island my whole life. I was an addict for 13 years, didn't do anything, didn't travel. So no, but I want to like I want to make sober homes like everywhere. I feel like every state should have sober living, like even the red states. Like I'm trying to go after like real high power legal people to like make this happen. So it's not really something that I want to like stay put in. I'm willing to travel. I would love to travel. I've never been to California ever in my life. So that would be cool. And there was another point, but I forgot it.
That's no problem.
It's okay. No, I can appreciate your honesty. All right, back over to Shar. Shar, my question for you would be, what is one thing that one of your most recent ex would say is your worst quality? Let's hear some of your Carfax.
Ooh, my worst quality. I guess getting too upset over things that he would see as small and I would take them more personally, I guess, and they would hit a little deeper. I'm a sensitive person sometimes, most of the time, not all the time.
Until she becomes crazy.
Those triggers, those triggers.
I'm just kidding. I might be the crazy one, guys. That's why they asked me to do this.
We're all a little crazy.
We're all a little crazy. If y'all join this app, I don't know if you read the small print, but it said, please sign here if y'all looking a little crazy today.
You're doing amazing.
All right, what about you, Blue? Same question for you.
Wait, what would be the worst quality my ex would say about me? Is that I held him accountable for his drug addiction. And he didn't like that. So here we are.
It was funny when I'm just making a comment. It was funny that when I told people about this episode and I accidentally found out who was going to be on this episode, I was like, this is my glorious misfit episode. Like, you know, because I identify as like a misfit and the host is a misfit. This is like the land of the misfits right now.
Are you calling me a misfit?
All right, back over to Shar.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up. There's nothing that said misfit on this contract.
Oh,
good thing it wasn't a contract. Sorry, guys.
I mean, Mr. Fit. I didn't mean to misgender you.
Oh,
Mr.
thank
Fit.
you. Thank you. That's it.
Not misfit. I hate my life. Yeah. All right, back over to Shar. I think I have enough time to ask you guys 2 more questions. And in chat, if y'all have a question that y'all want to type in, please enter it in now. All right, Shar, my last question, my second to last question for you would be, what is a question that you want to know about me? Something that you do not know about me that you would like to know, maybe like something you need to know about all of your exes. I'm going to answer this as honest as possible.
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess my question would be, what brings you the most joy in your life? Like, what do you love to do most?
All right, that's awesome. Most in life are things that thing I'm most passionate about, other than spirituality, because God is at the top. Don't mean to be too religious, but it's people, connection. I just moved over here to San Francisco and they have cabs that don't even have drivers. It disgusts me. I'm all about human connection. It brings me to this app. I love people. I'm a chatty Cathy. I'm an extrovert. So people is what I'm most passionate about. I've been known to be a fixer-upper, so I'm working on my codependency and stuff like that. But I think people is something that I'm most passionate about, whether that's family, strangers, you know, from all walks, denominations, and everything. People are the most important thing. And why do y'all do the things that y'all do? And Blue, same question. What would you like to know about me?
My question is, what makes you feel like you are ready to embark into a serious relationship right now? Like, what changed What made you
Okay.
decide that you were ready for that?
All right. Okay. So the thing is, honestly, I'm very self-deprecating. So always I'm like, am I ready? Because I'm a perfectionist. I want everything like in line, perfect. And right, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Everything is not perfect, but I'm willing to take that risk because I feel like when you do have the right person, like you kind of it's like a synchronicity and you guys uplift each other. So I'm willing to go down your ride if you're willing to go down my ride, and we could jump in the same car and we could drive there together.
I like that. Same though.
All right, thank you. All right, back over Shar. I think this is I got enough for one more question, then we got to like fly through the elimination. We're probably going to run over. Okay.
That's
So,
all right. We got
Shar,
this.
my final question for you would what are some personal goals that you hope to accomplish in the next year?
Well, that's a good question. So yeah, I'm in the process of really getting my consulting business kicked off and running. So I think that's a pretty high priority for me. And my life is a little chaotic right now. I'd really like to get it. I'm in the process of getting it back to be more structured, like when I met you. But so yeah, starting getting my business up and running and successful and getting some stability and structure in my life.
Structure. It's a wonderful thing.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, and then
You need some rules to follow.
I need a sugar
all
mom,
right,
but this isn't about me. But
Blue.
anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue, my question for you, my last and final question for you would be what does a perfect date with you look like?
Um, okay, this is like the corniest thing ever, but I want to go on those hot air balloon rides where like there's like 1,000 hot air balloons. I've never ever I've seen them like on the internet and I want to go on them so bad. That would be like like literally the ideal date.
All
Like
signs lead to the
other than
night.
that, we could Netflix and
Yeah.
chill, and that's a date to me too. We could do dinner and a movie. Like I don't care, but like if you want like what I desperately want as a date is a hot air balloon ride.
Blue Gina.
So that's the only way you get high these days.
You just
Get high. Anyways, my grandma loves me.
Your
All right,
grandma
and that
loves them?
concludes our final question. No,
Final question. Final question. Let's get it down to the point because I want to see who he's going
No,
to choose.
that was done. That was the final question.
Oh,
that was
okay,
the final
guys.
question, man. That was the final.
All right, let's get in there, guys. Please, before we jump into the conclusion of the show, please hit myself with a favorite. I'm your guest host. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me, Dorian. Thank you, everyone, for having me. I'm Ace Marsh. I'll tell you a little bit about me later on because I'll be jumping back on my live after. I don't want to take up Dorian's time. I know he doesn't get on here often. But Dorian is normally the host, but he is actually the bachelor this season, guys. This is his featured show every Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called Rate the Date. We have our two lovely, fine young ladies here tonight with us, Shar and Blue Jelena, who I mistakenly said her name earlier, and I apologize for that.
You did
I
it.
apologize for that oh so gratefully. I am sorry, so sorry. Anyways, moving forward, this is the time where we got to eliminate one of these ladies, and I think that it works out that whoever you eliminate, I get to go on a date with. So this worked out for both of us. So like, let's just make this happen. Let's go, Dorian. We love a twist. We love a twist, baby. We love a twist. Let's go. I'm just playing. We're not on the market. We're broken over here. Okay, so back to the show. I think we've got a couple things that we want to do before we choose. Do we have anything finalized that we want to do, Dorian? Are we ready to just make our final decision here?
Yeah. No, I think we can jump into the decision.
Okay, guys, before we get him to do it, I'm going to jump in here and just briefly say, I think this was a fantastic show. Thank you all for being here. I know who I would choose, but this ain't my show. So I'm going to say, I think I know who he's going to choose based off the connections here. I see him looking at the screen. I see a little bit of fluttery eyes from a couple of these ladies at different times. You know what I'm saying? So before the show ends, let's find out who the winner is. So who you guys think in the chat? You think in the chat? Did you have fun today? Who do you think in the chat's going to win? Shire, who do you think is going to win?
Oh, I don't know anything. I don't do the predicting the future type stuff.
Oh, well, I think Blue, Blue, what you got over there? You think you got this in the bag or what?
I don't know. We'll
You know how the Bachelor works, ladies.
Massachusetts.
You know how the Bachelor works?
This is
He's
my
going to put a
third
ring
time
on your
his
finger.
show. This is my third time on his show, so.
Wow. Could this be her lucky day, guys? Let's find out right now. Dorian, it's time, brother. Who is going to move on to the grand finale and have a chance to DM you and get down spicy and dirty? And who is going to be going home with Ace, Pappy Daddy Ace over here?
Yeah. You meant to say broken daddy.
Broken. Oh my God, guys, if his stream ends and he doesn't make a decision, that means I get both of you. This has been a fantastic episode, and I'm so happy you guys have all been here. No, I'm just kidding. There he is. He's back. Okay, let's go.
All right, so this was let me just run through this real quick. This was a very difficult decision. I know how the people feel now that I asked that question too, which Ace did. It's extremely difficult. And here's what I'll say is that
the suspense is
Blue, I feel like she's on the path to discovering more than most people. That's what my first impression of her that was my first impression of her. She also has a lot of goals, and she like way, and she just, everything about her just oozes like confidence. I love it. But there can only be one. Like I wish I could have both of y'all, like some just like fusion, like some Char, blue Char, whatever. But
respectfully, no, you don't get this. This is not how this world works, sir. This is not how this show works, sir. And I don't know if you know about this show because it's every Friday at 11 p.m. And if you did know about it, you would know that you only have to choose one of them. There's no double dipping, okay? I have 3 wives, but I don't run a dating show, respectfully, okay?
All right, so today's winner is going to be Blue.
Thank you. Oh my God. Not the O. Thank you.
And
Trump.
Star, you are the weakest link. You have successfully won a 24-hour date with Ace Marshall. Hello? No, I'm just kidding. Guys, shout out to all the contestants that showed up today. Shout out to our amazing host of the mostest, who's not the host right now. He's actually the Bachelor, Dorian Gray. Blue, congratulations on the win, and thank you for being the contestant that is moving on to the final round, the finale, where you might be able to actually win his heart. You guys are going to have to do some exchanging of numbers or something along those lines. It sounds like you've already done it, so I think there's been a little bit of cheating here. I don't know. Shart, I don't know if you got his. I don't know, man. This seemed like it was rigged, respectfully. I think they might already be dating. I don't even know. Like, she could be at his house right now. This could be a whole gimmick. I don't even know. They brought me in last minute. They don't even tell me these things.
Char, I faved you. You're so awesome.
Oh, thank you. I'm learning how to favorite people right now. So
just literally put your finger on my name and I'll favorite.
I love this. Well, I'm coming to all the other shows. So
good.
I don't know what's going on with our
That is awesome. Char, any
Benny?
Shar, if I feel like if we're not perfect, it can lead to destruction, and I don't want to see that aggressive side of you. I just want to know you in my brain as this super cool, extraordinary person that you are.
Well, let's keep knowing each other. All right, I'll let you know when I'm back on the West Coast.
Oh no, not you giving your Instagram to all the other boys in here.
No, she Chronicles asked for it.
Hey, just before I go, thank you, Dorian. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, everyone. Yo, shout out to everyone that showed up and pulled up for not only me, but for the show, for the featured show community. Shout out to the app. Y'all know what it is. I just want to say thank you, guys. I have a featured show every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called Heart Rate. Dorian, you owe me one now, brother. Damn right you do, so don't even say no. We putting you on the damn show, okay? That's all for me, and that's my motherfucking outro because we ain't featured no.
All right, awesome. Congratulations to Blue. I appreciate you, sweetheart. It was kind of a no-brainer, like, once the show progressed, it was just, it was a no-brainer for me. Okay, what's gonna happen now is me and you are gonna get to know each other for a week, and actually then you get your opportunity. We have a montage episode, the 19th episode, where we're gonna go through how things have been going with all the winners. And then the 20th episode, the season finale of season 5, that's when I make my final pick. Me and that person, I'm gonna fly them out. Or fly to them, whatever is more convenient.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this thing. We're gonna give it our best shot. And yeah, so next show we have a featured guest, a featured guest host. That's gonna be Tee It Up. I know all of y'all know Tee It Up. Super fun.
Yes.
Got the wit. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. This is part 1. We're moving to part 2. I had a good time. Did you have a good time, Blue?
Yeah, I did. This is a great way to come back on the app.
All right, guys. Make sure to favorite. Hit me with a favorite. Make sure to hit Blue with the favorite. Ace, you did an amazing job, brother. Thank you so much. You made it fun. I haven't laughed this hard in a while. Thank y'all, guys. Until next time. All right, we're done.